apart. And the screws were the Allen screws were so damaged that I couldn't put them back in. See, we got these screws started here. So what I'm going to do is going to switch over to a drill. Make this a little bit faster. Here we go. Diff in, center diff in. You know what, I think, see, that's hitting that thing, so I must got the thing backwards. It's hitting the post, this loose here. Let's turn this around. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, that's more better. I had this apparatus here. Turned wrong. I kind of got an idea. Well, I'll probably readjust this after I get the buggy running. The end of the rod was pretty close to the end of the keeper. A lot of threading. Okay, I'll do the rest later. Enough of that. Alright, so go ahead and install the rear diff. So as I install this, I need a little grease. I'm going to put a little grease in there. Grease her up. This camera's a pain in the hands. Alright, I'm going to install a little grease right there on that gear. I got some grease in there already. I used grease right here, and I used grease around the edge here where it mounts to the chassis. That kind of keeps any dust particles from flowing in through any gap. Kind of keeps the inside clean. It helps catch any dust and dirt that might get in there. Never know. So put a little grease on there now and get it mounted. So I left all this clear right here so I can get those axles in the cups. So after I get the diffs all on, we'll install the tank. Get the tank installed. The engine. Shit, man, once I install that, it's pretty much almost together, right? Oh wait, I need this diff skid plate. Now the rear is flat, the front is slightly bent. Now these plates are flat. So the front, I might can use a backup nut to get the initial bend first before I install the diff, because that may strip the threads on the diff, because these are stainless steel, they're thin. Not quite sure if they've been too easy. Never messed with this thin of a stainless steel. So they are sweet though, aren't they? Sweet and shiny. I could slightly bend them with my hand. I just tried, but that'd be too much tension to put on the front where the front's slightly angled to try to get that bend with the screws. One takes a little dab around that thing where it sits down on the chassis, a film like that. The rest of that grease on that gear will sling to the side inside the diff. All these paper towels come from the casino. Every time I clean my hands with a hand sanitizer, I stick the paper towels in my pocket. That keeps me from using my own paper towels from the kitchen. kind of like recycling, right? All right, let's see. I don't have nothing to set this on. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. I know what I can use. Use a couple of these tires. I'm not going to use these wheels. I got another set of wheels I can use. I don't have a chassis stand, so therefore well, this is going to be a pain in the ass. Key works. And put the. I think it matters which way the lettering goes.
What happened to no one being ready by breakfast? Susan, Lego with Lego.
Oh, this is going to be kind of flimsy. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's there. Alright. Now, if I can hold this in. Don't drop anything. Okay, we'll hold it there in place. That ain't gonna work. Don't need that, just this. Well, I don't know, that might work right there. Oh. Where are you going here? Damn, I should have saved a... Where's my damn driver at? There he is. Alright. I should have saved them Phillips heads to hold it in place. Okay, there's one. Alright. Got that in place. We'll get the rest going. Yeah. See what I got for a driver. Alright. Alright, one dip down. Shit, man, I gotta locate a nuts that'll fit on there. I hate to try to bend that. Let's see. Maybe it does not. We're good. Yeah, it doesn't have to bend. Alright. I thought maybe it did. Alright. Let's get some grease out. Grease. This one. Okay. This one's already got a little bit of grease in it. A little more. Say this grease will probably sling to the inside of the housing. Thin film around that. Get my casino paper and wipe this sheet off. What's this? I'll use this one. This is where I use the bathroom and wash my hands, and walked outside the bathroom and used a hand sanitizer. Never know what you might catch touching them damn buttons on them slot machines. I can't afford to get sick. That's what so I'm cautious. What is this? Okay, that goes. Shit. Shit, I probably greased it too quick. What it is, I got that servo rod. When I took that off, it takes a nut, so it's kind of a little hard to put a nut. Yeah, I'll deal with it later. That grease. Oh. Where's my plate? Alright. Get the grill. There we go. We get the other screws in. Oh, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Okay. Got the disc mounted. Those plates look pretty good. It's kind of scary running this because this rest of this is exposed. Too bad they didn't have a thin strip that went alongside the thing here, like that. I got some aluminum out there, but I don't feel like fabricating nothing. My wife bought her a new Dremel. I don't think she'll take time for me using a new Dremel on aluminum yet. Yeah. Okay. This skid plates look good. That's why I'm just probably going to test run this out in the street. No jumps. That boy over. Alright. Those worked out pretty nice. Those tires helped out. I got one more post. We got to figure out where that goes. Yeah. Yeah, I had to make sure this, shit, I don't have to deal with that before I install that tank. But, yeah, it's coming together. Because I gotta have access to put a mule nose pliers with a nut on that steering rod. I did this last night. I put the clutch in a flywheel. Now, I had a flywheel here that comes with the kit. This is the kit flywheel right here, but it's kind of not. The thing is, my starter box wheel is getting worn, so I know my starter box wheel is worn down a little bit. And this one's a little bit. This came off the. I took this off the Works engine. So this one here is a little bit bigger, round diameter wise. So I went ahead and put this one on because I know my wheel on my starter box is getting worn. Now I know I can replace the starter box wheels, but I really don't plan on running these nitro cars. So I swapped, I didn't do this on camera. And I made sure my drill hole right there matches the bottom dead center. Yeah. And all the gear mesh, everything's going back together because the engine mount's preset. That's what I like about the way these engine mounts are. They got the engine mount where you adjust the gear mesh, and then then that's not incorporated to the chassis. It's a different set of screws. So when you got to take the engine off, you take the other one loose so it doesn't mess the gear. So you're not constantly messing with the gear mesh when you remove the engine. So, and I got this perfect gap right here. It's not rubbing or nothing. Listen, you can't even hear it spin. It's just not clickety clackety hit banging up, and there's no slop, none. So yeah, oops, sorry about that, guys. So okay. And it spins freely and smooth. If this spun and kept spinning for a long time, that's when I get worried, because you know there's no lube for friction. It's a dry bearing when it does that. You see these people that spin these and on a camera, and when they spin forever, that means the bearing is dry, and it goes, and you can hear it spin. It go. See, you don't hear nothing, and it still spins. See, it spins a little bit, and you can tell these bearings are lubed still internally. See, it's when they free spin for a long time. That's when you start to worry. That's a dry bearing. Dry bearings heat up and then they'll freeze up, and possibly freeze up and damage the crankshaft on the engine. So yeah, I think we're going to call this a session. I'm going to take time out and off camera and install that linkage, the steering linkage, because I got to have this all free so I can before I put the tank in, because I have to use a pair of pliers to hold the nut in there. I got some good curved pliers here. Or I got my old snap-on, trusty snap-on needle nose. So hold that nut on there, because there's a backup nut, lock nut. Yeah, we're going to call this a session. And hope you guys enjoyed me watching me install the diffs, the center and the front and rear, and those skid plates on a new chassis. So yeah, stay tuned for the next session. We'll put the rest together, put the wheels on and see what it looks like, and put the wing on. I got the wing, still got to clean the body up, but ooh, these look nice without the body setting on them. So I got one body left and it's clear, it hasn't been painted. I might just leave it clear, cut it out and set it on there like when I originally got this buggy, where you can see everything in there. Everything looked nice. And then if my grandson gets it, and that'd be a body he can paint on his own. Yeah, I think it's getting together. So thanks for watching. You all have a good one. You all have a nice weekend, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Later.